any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Spartans will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about.
Breaks into the open. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Smith wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Willis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a second and long. Smith dropping to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Give to the single back. Runs for the tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Power football with the run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fakes to grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Western Kentucky is going to walk off the field there in Bowling Green with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
He's got his man, makes the grab.
A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Ball is loose, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
The Boilermakers in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Smith wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run play action. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback.
Turning it on! He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Great place to start for this offense. Smith wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, Purdue.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
It's now second and goal.
Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Handoff from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Smith dropping to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They go to the draw. Got room to work.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Willis. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Willis. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
First and goal. Michigan State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Spartans! Great job by the back on the option.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Smith wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Barnes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense is showing the Spartan spirit, and they are swarming.
I mean, they're making him earn everything. Nothing given up free, playing so good.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
These offenses, sometimes when they get pressed and they know they got to go fast and they got to put points on the boards, sometimes they get a little bit reckless, and they do right here. They give up the safety. Now down multiple possessions and kicking off. The chances of them winning just went way downhill.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
This one away.
Finding open areas.
The return is tackled down at the
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball.
Take over. First and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Willis. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something. There he goes! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Boilermakers want to move quickly.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Finds his tight end.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job, sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined. And the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Willis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cross. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. He'll start this drive firing. Pucks it out of the air. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Let's see what they've got on second down. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Makes the grab on the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And the quarterback takes a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.